What's going on, guys? It is me, the Lone Vault Wanderer, and I'm here with a Fallout 4 news update. Now, before I start telling you about this article, which I will link in the description below so you can have a look for yourself, this is just a rumor. Let's take this with a grain of salt. But if it is confirmed to be true, which I highly doubt, by the way, but if it is, it may be quite disheartening to Fallout fans like myself. Now, this particular article starts off by saying that Bethesda Game Studios may not actually be the studio that is developing Fallout 4, and instead will be handing over duties to another ZeniMax Media Incorporated developer in the form of Battlecry Studios. Now, they've picked up on this because there's been job listings on the ZeniMax Media site pertaining to Battlecry Studios. And what they're pretty much hiring, they're hiring a lead visual effects artist, a senior level designer, a senior environment artist, and a senior graphics engineer. Now, what they're saying is specifically because of the job description that's related to these postings, which I will describe to you right now, and it says, Battlecry Studios, the newest ZeniMax Media studio in Austin, is seeking talented senior environment artists to help create high-quality environment art for an undisclosed AAA PC and next-generation console game. Now, the article says, pay close attention to the wording of this particular description. Which other next-gen PC AAA game is actually thought to be in development and will be published by ZeniMax Media Studios? Could that be Fallout 4? It is a possibility. And I don't want to say that this is true or not, because let's face it, studios are hiring all of the time. And particularly when you have a new studio come into the group of ZeniMax Media Incorporated, of course they're going to be hiring new people. Not everyone is going to stay from the old group of Battlecry. ZeniMax is going to want to kick some people out, bring some more people in, build up the group, reinforce their team there so that any games which is made under that developer is going to be good. So I'm not really saying that this is necessarily connected to Fallout 4. The only connection that you could say that exists is that it's because ZeniMax Media Incorporated is the particular publisher or, head honcho which is involved here. There is nothing to say that Fallout 4 is this particular AAA PC next generation console game as well. Now, and the reason why I want to say that this argument is probably true is because remember back in April, okay? Back in April, Bethesda Game Studios says they were moving onto their next big project, which was away from Skyrim, away from the Elder Scrolls. They were moving on to their next big project, and I will link that article as well in the description so you can see that for yourself. But they said that they're moving on to the next best thing. Now, I just watched recently Fallout 3 and the making of, which was on the collector's edition of Fallout 3 when it came out. And the team at Bethesda Game Studios, like Pete Hines and all of that, they were talking about how they want to have 2 games under their belts. They don't just want to be known for Elder Scrolls and Skyrim and Morrowind and Oblivion and all of that. That's not what they just want to be known for. They wanted to be known for a different title. They wanted to go out of their way to Interplay Studios to just get the IP for Fallout to develop games for it. That was at the top of their list. They were talking about how they created a list of games that they want to produce, the next big thing they want to do, and Fallout was right up there. And they went out of their way to acquire the IP for Fallout itself. When you do that, and Pete Hines tweeted this recently, he said, and I quote, "We did not just acquire Fallout to do one game and that's it." Because bear in mind, they've only done one Fallout game. It was Obsidian that did Fallout New Vegas, right? They've only done Fallout 3. So because of what I saw in that making of video, because of what Pete Hines has said, and because they said they're moving on to their next major project, I honestly think that Bethesda Game Studios is working on Fallout 4. There is nothing else that they could honestly logically be working on, and just because that ZeniMax Media is hiring workers for Battlecry Studios, it doesn't mean that that's pertaining to Fallout 4. Battlecry Studios is a new studio, so they obviously going to start creating a new game, and they're going to create hype through it saying, oh, it's a AAA next generation console game. They wouldn't say anything else. They wouldn't say, oh, it's just a regular old game we're making. Don't worry about it. It's nothing. It's not Fallout. they would obviously try and hype it up to get as many quality and dedicated workers to their studio as graphics designers, as artists and all of that, as level designers and all of that. So that's what I honestly think. I think the description is just it's like advertising. You make it out to what, you know, is going to attract people to apply for your job or to purchase your product pretty much. So that's what I think is happening now. Don't worry about it. I'm so confident that Bethesda Game Studios is already working on Fallout 4. Give it time. The only thing that we should take as concrete evidence is that Kotaku article which reported on getting documents relating to the casting call for Fallout. That is the only thing I really think, honestly, in my opinion, that's legitimate at the moment. And that's why there's been very, very little news pertaining to Fallout 4 as of late. But I'm reporting this now to tell you, don't worry. I've put rumor in the title of this video to let you know that it's just a rumor, and I think that's all it's ever going to be. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please be sure to share your thoughts as to what you think these particular job listings mean for the future of Fallout. And please like and subscribe, it really does help. So anyways, guys, this has been the Lone Vault Wanderer. Please take care of yourself and keep fighting the good fight.